on, guys?
Welcome to Yhigh Online. This is where you can join us every Friday night and throughout the week to get your Yhigh fix.
Make sure you're tuning in every Friday at 7 p.m. and keep an eye out during the week because we'll also be uploading games, giveaways, devotions, and so much more. It's going to be unreal.
Yhigh is going to the next level this year. God is going to do amazing things in your life and in this community. Barry's pumped. We're pumped.
Come on.
And you should be too.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, set a reminder, follow our Instagram page, and download the Yhigh app so that you never miss a beat.
And remember, guys,
we don't just go to Yhigh, we are Yhigh.
Hello and welcome to Yhigh Online. We are so excited that you have tuned in on your Friday night and that we still get to hang out as a community every single week.
Yes, my name is Emma and this is your other host, Ashley, and we are joining you from the Yhigh studio tonight. So just sit back, relax and enjoy what we've got in store.
For sure. And to start off, we're going to jump straight in with a brand new game segment called Random Debates.
Awesome. So we have two contestants joining us. So come over here.
Come join us.
Random Debates. So we have got two awesome Yhigh leaders who are our contestants tonight. We have got Mitch and we have got Lockie. Let's head over.
Yes. Hello. How you feeling?
Not good. Not good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
I'm against.
Okay. So basically, the way this game works is there will be 3 different topics that you guys will both be given. Lockie, you will always be going for the against side, so you'll be against every single topic. Mitch, you'll be for it.
So
you just have
love
to.
that idea.
You just have to convince us your side. Yeah, cool.
So you guys have only got 20 seconds to convince us of your argument. And hey, while they're doing that, why don't you comment down below who you think wins each of the arguments.
Yes.
Okay, Lockie, are you ready to start?
No, but okay.
So, your first topic is pineapple on pizza. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that's so easy because pineapple clearly does not belong on pizza. Pineapple is a fruit, and pineapple, that goes in dessert. Like, you would have pineapple chunks. That is a dessert. You might have pineapple in a fruit salad, but you don't have pineapple on a pizza. Pizza is for cheese and maybe a bit of salami, but basically just cheese.
And
Settled.
time. Okay. Some quality points there.
Yeah, it's pretty convincing, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is a topic that you're either very strongly passionate about or passionately against.
It's a big thing. It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
That's for sure, yeah.
Well, how about you, Mitch? Are you ready to show us your 4 argument?
I am so ready.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Well, being a chef, I've actually witnessed a lot of strange combinations. Sweet and savory is one of the most common combinations. So pineapple on pizza therefore works. Yes, some people won't like it, but some people also don't like dipping. Like I've seen people dip their chips into Macca's ice cream. So
And time.
That was good.
I especially like the little flex at the start about being a chef. Just throw that one in
I've
there.
got nothing else to show for it.
That was very convincing.
Okay. Why don't you comment down below who you think won our first argument of the night, and let's head into round 2.
Awesome. So round 2 is cats versus dogs. This is a big topic. You ready?
Wait, how are you for and against that?
Yeah.
You have to choose one. You have to choose either cats or dogs.
Well, I choose dogs.
Yeah, great. I love cats.
20 seconds, all right.
3, 2, 1,
Dogs
go.
clearly the best because right, when you get home from work after a big day or school after a big day and you're just like, you're not feeling it, you're like, oh no, I've just been at work or I've just been at school. Isn't it just so nice when you walk in the door and a dog runs up to you and it's just like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're the best thing in the world. It's amazing. But you walk in the door to a cat and it's just like,
And okay, what a way to end that argument.
Yeah, that was good. I do love dogs.
That was a very passionate argument from you, Lockie.
dogs are the best. Prove me wrong, Mitch.
Right, Mitch, you ready?
I'm
3,
ready.
2, 1, go.
Yes, you're right. Dogs are absolutely amazing and energetic and all full on in your face all the time, 24/7. What about the times you just need a break, you know? Like, I just love, I used to have a cat as a kid. I'd come home from school, just cuddle with him while watching TV. It's amazing.
And time.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I got a bit thrown off at the start. I thought you were going for the dogs. I was like, what are you doing? That's not the game.
No, they're just always there. Always.
It's so good. Anyway, moving on.
I feel like it was a very much like an introvert-extrovert argument for that one.
agree.
But once again,
Yes.
comment down below who you think had the better point of view.
Yeah.
And we're on to our final round.
Yes. So the final topic is iPhone versus Android. So I'll let you guys decide which one you want to be, I guess.
Android. Android
Okay.
all the way.
You going iPhone?
Didn't seem like much of an argument over that one.
Easy.
All right, Lockie, you ready to fight for iPhones?
I'm ready
3,
to go.
2, 1, go.
I'm going to break it down to one simple argument. Who created the iPhone? Steve Jobs. We all know that. Who created Samsung? Insert cricket noise there. I think that's my case. That's my case. Beat me, Mitch. Beat me.
And you didn't even need all his time.
I did it. Look, I'm still waiting. Nah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Steve Jobs.
Good job.
Done. Okay. Mitch, ready? 3, 2, 1.
That was an incredible argument if it was Samsung versus iPhone. However, this is Android versus iPhone. So you've got Android phones, HTC, Google, Samsung, pretty much everything, which is also cross-compatible with like everything on your normal computer rather than only having Apple products.
And time. Okay.
That just sounded like a lot of letters to me, but that's all right. It's fine.
I'm sure that the people out there who know Androids will understand
I'm
exactly
sure.
what,
No hate.
Sure,
to
what
dude.
anybody.
Mitch was saying.
Google all the way, honestly. I have every Google device. I have a problem.
Thanks for that, Mitch. We're here to help. Okay, well, thank you so much to our amazing contestants for those amazing arguments. Make sure you comment down below and tell us who you think won the Android versus iPhone debate as well. Well, that finishes up our segment of random debates tonight.
Yeah, that was fun. I really
was.
enjoyed that. That was good.
Well, that was so much fun playing random debates with you tonight. But hey, let's keep the fun going by going to a praise song from our awesome creative team. Make sure you're clapping along, singing along at home, and let's spend some time worshipping and praising together.
Simply held my heart, you have lifted
Hey, what's happening, Yhigh? My name's Tom. I'm one of the young adult pastors here at Suncoast Church, and I have the privilege of speaking with you tonight. And you know, what I want to share tonight is actually a question, and the question is, what's in your hand? Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's in my hand? Well, that's an iPhone because you're watching it on an iPhone right now, or maybe it's a laptop. Maybe you've got the TV remote in your hand, or an Xbox controller, whatever it may be. That's what's in your hand right now. But I want to go a bit deeper than that. And you know, a few years ago, I have a quick story. A few years ago, me and my mate Caleb. Some of you may know him. He was a youth leader here a few years ago. We decided to go. We were training for a marathon, and we decided to go on our 30-kilometer training run. Yes, you did hear that correctly. I said 30 kilometers, 30. A lot of you are probably thinking, what's wrong with this dude? Well, my wife would say a lot, but that's another topic altogether, all right? So we'll worry about that another time. But, you know, we decided to go on our 30K training run, and, you know, we get through 10Ks fine. We get through 20, easy. We get up towards the 30, and we get to 29.5 kilometers. 29.5 kilometers. And you know, we get up next to Palmwoods Pool because we parked a bit further in Palmwoods, and what we see is this dog jumping all over cars in the middle of the street, you know, on that busy intersection there. And you know, we had a decision to make. We thought we could finish our run and run home, or we could, you know, do something and be good people, and you know, decide to help. And you know what we decided? Yeah, we decided to help. We were good people for once. And so we decided to get this dog off cars and pull it off the road. And so we've got it off the road and we're on the side of the street. And we see Palmwoods Pool. And we decide we're like, oh yeah, we'll drag the dog over there and we'll tie him up so it's nice and safe. And so we start dragging him back across the road. Now at this point, this dog is starting to wriggle out of his collar, and I had the bright idea before he wriggled out of his collar to grab him around the belly. Now this is a big dog, and this dog didn't like that very much, and actually turned around and bit me on the arm right here, and you know, actually quite bad. I've still got a scar here today, and you know, red blood started pulsating out of my arm, and we just let the dog go and put pressure on it straight away. And we continued walking over to the pool so I could get bandages and just wait so Caleb could go run back and get the car. And so I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the street where the footpath is, and I still haven't seen Caleb run past yet. It's been a couple minutes, and I still haven't seen him run past. A couple minutes go by again, and all I hear is this voice yelling outside the pool, yelling, "Let go! Let go!" And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on out there? And then all of a sudden, this dog that bit me comes into sight on the footpath, and it has something in its mouth, and it's a little black dog and it has it in its mouth around the neck, and it's not letting go. And then I see Caleb come out of nowhere, and he starts kicking this dog in the ribs as hard as he can. I can literally hear the wind leaving this dog's lungs as Caleb is kicking this dog, and he's still screaming, "Let go, let go." And then suddenly, now this part I'm not making up, this is 100% true, he pulls out a fire extinguisher. Yes, I said that correctly, you heard me correctly, a fire extinguisher. And he starts spraying this dog, but still doesn't let go. Still has lockjaw on this little black dog, and so the fire extinguisher runs out. And so Caleb decides to throw it at the dog. Now, quick question. Can you imagine a fire extinguisher hitting you in the back? What would you do? Would you let go, or would you hang on? Yeah, that's what I thought. The dog ended up letting go and run off somewhere, and the little black dog ran off home. And to this day, I still do not know where Caleb got a fire extinguisher from. But the thing is, what was in his hand? Well, a fire extinguisher. You know, he probably was thinking, I wish I had something else to fight off this dog, but he had a fire extinguisher. Now, what do you have in your hand? What do you have to help people right now? You know, there's a story in the Bible, and it's a story of 3 servants, and their master gives them each bags of gold. The first, he gives 5 bags of gold. The second, he gives 2 bags of gold. And the third servant, he gives 1 bag of gold. And, you know, the master leaves, and the first 2 servants that have 5 bags and 2 bags end up going off, and they end up doubling their money. So the first servant comes back with 10 bags of gold. The second servant comes back with 4 bags of gold. But the third servant, he ended up going and burying it in the ground because he didn't see value in what he had, in what he had been given. And so when the story goes on, when the master came back, he asked the servants, "Oh, what did you do with my money?" And so the first 2 servants come and they say, "Here, master, I've ended up doubling your money." And he responds the same way to both of them. He responds with, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Now, the third servant comes to the master and goes, "Master, I know you're a hard man. I ended up just burying your money to protect it. And so here's your money that you deserve." And you know how the master responds? He responds by throwing the servant out on the street. Now, you know, we can look at that story and we can think, well, that was a bit harsh. Was it though? You know, a lot of the time we put ourselves, I've done this before, we put ourselves in the shoes of that third servant, where we're so caught up with what the other 2 have received that we actually lose value in what we have received. Now, the bags of gold are a representation of gifts and talents that we have been given. You know, the gifts and talents, so the giftings and talents, the things that you're good at. Now, God has given those to you. We all have them. And the important thing is to remember, it's not about how much has been given, but the simple fact that God has given to you gifts and talents. And so I want to ask you the question again. What's in your hand? What gifts and talents are in your hand that you can love people, that you can care for people, that you can serve people with, especially in this time? You know, I just want to leave us with one question before I finish up. And that is, how are you using what God has given you? How are you using what God has given you? Now, right now, I just want to close by praying. So why don't you close your eyes where you are if you want to join in this prayer. So, God, I thank you that you've given us each gifts and talents. God, I pray that you help us to use them the way that you want us to use them, to value them the way you want us to value them. And God, we thank you that you care for us and that you love us so much that you would give us gifts and talents. And Lord, we thank you for that. Help us to utilize them in your name. Amen. Well, it's been good hanging with you guys. If you want any more information, check out the Yhigh Facebook and Instagram. But have a good night. See you later.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight for Yhigh Online. It was definitely the best 20 minutes of my week, and we're so glad that you tuned in.
Yeah, that was so awesome. So we cannot wait for you to join us next week, 7 p.m. right here for another episode of Yhigh Online. Make sure you stay connected with your Connect groups, keeping in contact with everybody in this time, and make sure you check your socials a lot, Instagram and everything to keep up with the updates, and we will see you next week.